you're having fun.
Inspiration for me comes from everywhere. Listening to music gives me ideas. Films and videos help me to think of themes.
Exactly what they take.
I believe in two things.
Documentaries and history really influences the type of work I make. Because with history it reminds people of certain things. It has memories and feelings linked into them. It's interesting to see other people's experiences, as well as remembering our own. As someone once said, knowing the past is the key to unlocking the future. Illustration will always be the type of art that I love the most. It's because you have to use your own imagination. So in a way, it's personal. Also, I appreciate how you can really see the different styles people have in illustration. Do Ho-sa is a Korean sculptor and installation artist. I really like his work mainly because they have very simple concepts or meanings behind them. But they're very beautiful and modern at the same time. Impressionism is what first really got me into art. Monet is my favorite impressionist. I like Impressionism because you can feel the feelings within the colors. Plus the way they use so many brush strokes, which gives a really nice texture to the paintings. This is probably my favorite era of art to have ever existed. So I spent this year experimenting. First with a scanner and different objects. Then with photography and long exposure where I tried to make the illusion of levitation. I also tried painting with different materials. This year I went to Paris, where we visited lots of places. My favorite museum was the Musée d'Orsay because I actually got to see the Monet paintings in real life. In general, it was a really fun experience. Except the very end. If you know what I mean. Haha. Then we did the project with the Tate, which really changed my opinion on live art. It was so much fun and I'll never forget it. My final project for my AS was based on travel. I picked this because I have never really focused on different ways of documentation before. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to try something new. I really liked the work I made, because it had a clear sense of continuity and links to my own experience of travel. Then we went to Flatford where I had such a good time. Sitting out in the fields learning to paint. That is the life. You gotta love Willie lots. So many good memories from that weekend. Then we had the 80s project, where I became Eva Castro, a feminist artist, where I tried to mix politics with art. The most recent thing I've done is the Tate project again, but in the tanks. It was such a different experience, but it was a success even though we had less time to plan for it. Also this time I got a present, which was a bonus. Woohoo!
Hi Megan, we're going to ask you questions about Jess today.
Okay.
What type of artist is Jess?
Jess is an all-round artist, but mainly likes drawing and illustration.
What are your favourite qualities of Jess?
My favourite qualities are that I love that she makes me little clay animals and surprises me, and she's a very lovely friend.
How do you know her?
Me and Jess first met in textiles in year 10 and have been friends since.
What materials does she work best with?
Paper, pen and pencil.
Describe Jess in one word.
Amazing.
What has been your funniest memory of Jess?
The funniest memory with Jess was on Army Day. We went on the inflatable and we both fell over, and it was really, really funny. You had to be there.
Okay, what was your favourite piece of artwork that Jess has done so far?
My favourite piece of artwork that Jess done was her paper cutouts of the landscapes. They're really pretty.
Okay, thank you Megan.
Thanks.
Cute.